Hey guys, welcome to the ACL reconstruction recovery blog. My name's Chris and it is late March 2017 and tomorrow I'm getting ACL reconstruction surgery on my left knee. So this is going to be the first episode of a recovery blog, a series of videos charting getting surgery and getting better. So for regular viewers of this channel, it's going to be a bit of a departure. I have got other stuff, other videos that are kind of more along the lines of what we regularly put out on this channel. I'll be putting those out as well, but I'm going to be also doing this in the meantime, charting the recovery from getting injured to getting surgery to getting better. So why am I doing this? It's probably not super happy content to be watching. Maybe the regular viewers of this channel are kind of more interested in travel and adventure and happy things and getting your knee hurt and then cut open and fixed and sewed back together and having to do a lot of shitty, painful physiotherapy is probably not what you are really wanting to tune into on YouTube. But in getting this injury and looking for information about treatment and trying to find out about people's experiences of the surgery and stuff like that, I was kind of not disappointed, but there's not a whole lot out there. You know, there's some blogs and things of people that have had surgery and stuff like that. There's some, you know, there's of course lots of like medical articles about, you know, the reconstruction procedure and the recovery protocol and everything. But what I wanted to see and what I couldn't find, and so what I'm now going to be putting out there is just no holds barred personal account of what is a very common knee injury that a lot of people suffer with, and how the recovery from that injury is going. So that's the first reason that I'm going to do this series of videos, and the second reason is to hold myself to account in terms of the recovery and to track my own progress, because as you may or may not know, the recovery from knee surgeries can be very long. In this particular case, I'm predicted to have a 6 to 9 month recovery period before returning to full activity. That's a bloody long time. You know, half a year, 3/4 of a year, if not more. And I know it's going to be really hard for me to stay on it the whole time in terms of doing the exercises, doing the treatment, all of that sort of stuff. So hopefully these videos are also going to give me some sort of structure, and kind of hold me to personal account to do my recovery and make sure that it goes as well as possible. So when was I injured? I was injured in I forget the exact date, but mid-February, about kind of early to mid-February 2017. How was I injured? I was snowboarding. I was messing around, as you do. I was in the snow park. I went over a very small jump, but I went over that very small jump very quickly, too quickly. And when I landed, let's use this remote control and fingers as a snowboarder, so I went over a jump like this, and I was in mid-air, and I landed, but when I landed, instead of having bent legs to absorb the impact, I was going too fast, and I landed on the flat instead of on the down ramp that you're meant to land on. Because I was going too fast, I overshot the down ramp, and I landed on the flat and came down from a bit higher, and my front leg, unfortunately, was straight. So instead of my knees bending to absorb the impact as they normally would, my knee bent, but it bent the wrong way backwards, and I ruptured my ACL tendon. So I guess I'll leave the specifics of what an ACL tendon is and what it does for another video. But suffice to say, it's a common injury among people that do a lot of sports, which I do. It's a very common injury among pro athletes and stuff like that. I'm not a pro athlete, I'm just a guy who does stuff. Yeah, it really sucks big time. And as I said, there's a 6 to 9 month recovery schedule that I'll be taking you through in these series of videos as I take myself through it. So what I've already done between now and the surgery, I've been doing a shitload of prehab, which you can see in a video that I made previously. But basically that's just been kind of getting the leg as strong as reasonably possible, accounting for the fact that it's injured. And the reason for that is that as of tomorrow, when I have the surgery, my leg's going to be kind of immobile for a while. There's going to be muscle atrophy and other things. So the stronger it is now, and the more muscle mass I have now, and the more flexible I am now, and all of those things, the better and faster and stronger my post-surgery recovery will hopefully be. So I've done a shitload of prehab, very, very much. And I'm kind of sick of it, which kind of sucks as well, because I'm going to have to keep on doing the exact same thing for like 9 months, but never mind. Maybe I can show you how my leg looks right now, so you can see what it looks like kind of 8 weeks post-injury, and really there is not much to see. Yep, it's just a pretty normal leg. You probably couldn't tell that I was injured, unless I told you. I can walk, I'd say 80% normally. I have a bit of a limp, more when I'm tired. I'm not sure how much of that is psychological and how much of that is actually biomechanical due to the injury. Let's have a look. As you can see, I can do pretty much a full squat, and there's a bit of tightness in there, but generally it feels more or less okay. So yeah, that's the situation as it is now. So all that remains, I guess, is to go under the knife and get the reconstruction done. I guess in the next video that you see, I'll have had the surgery, and maybe then I'll give kind of more information about exactly what the surgery was, how it went, all of those types of things, and so follow along. Hopefully you're following along just for your own interest, but if you too are watching this because you've done your ACL, then my commiserations, but you're not alone, and hopefully these videos will be helpful to you, give you some kind of information on what you can expect, and hopefully they're also helpful to me. So see you tomorrow, I hope.